What's the first thing a director needs to do?
To research and do look at it in terms of who I have in my core of people around me and whether I like it or not. I would say that's the first thing. Basically, the reason I picked Picnic is because it's so well written. It's incredibly beyond its time. I mean, William Inge wrote this in 1951. So many good actors in it. I know they're all going to be great.
Alan Selby designed the scenery, which evokes 1952 rural Kansas.
It'll bring back memories of Grandma's house, Mom's house, and I think that's basically what Alan and I had discussed, the memories. With the costume design, I wanted to be as authentic as I possibly could. Match the hair, the dress, of Kansas in 1952. Not movie stars in 1952. So that Jessica Voish is helping us with that. She's a great hairstylist. Alan Selby also does the lighting. Sometimes the light cue is 15 minutes long. You don't notice it as an audience, but subtly it changes.
Hal went on the porch for the poem. Turn out to Millie. There's another chance for you when you are doing your poem and all that to turn out to this side of the house. Minutes there. It has to be 1,000, 2, 1,000.
Your talent both curses you and blesses you because you make it look so easy. But, you give your actors a lot of very specific notes, exacting notes. How important is that?
Sometimes it's just a subtle, slight move of the head that makes a huge difference, or a change of a word emphasized in a sentence.
She's so insightful and thoughtful that I could even probably tell the story. I didn't get offended, but the way something happened at the beginning of our rehearsals, she brought it to my attention that I was doing things that weren't quite natural, and just from that moment I know she has our best intentions, and that's lovely, and probably one of the better directors I've worked with.
All right, who fed whiskey to my Millie? He did, Mrs. Owens. It's all his fault.
Mrs. Owens, it was this way.
I really enjoy the scene where Rosemary sort of mutilates in a way with her words Hal, saying you aren't what you say you are, and you never have been, and you never will be. And the thing she's saying is she's talking about herself at the same time.
Oh, he'd have fed her whiskey and then he'd taken his pleasure with the child.
Now, everyone, please.
I know what I'm doing, Howard. You've been stomping around here all day like you own the place, thinking every woman you saw was going to fall madly in love. Well, here's one woman who didn't pay you any mind.
The boy hasn't done anything,
Aristocratic
Mrs.
millionaire.
Owens.
You wouldn't know an aristocratic millionaire if he spit on you.
You can see when Howard, her love interest in the play, grabs her off of Hal and says, "Shut your mouth, Rosemary." You can see finally she absorbs, oh my gosh, why did I do that? Why did I hurt this young man so hard? It's more about me than it's about him.
Picnic runs through July 5th at Melbourne Civic Theatre. Call 321-723-6935. This is Pam Harbaugh for BrevardCulture.com.